I got another Scythe GentleTyphoon in, a 2150 RPM AP45. Let's take a look. Inside the box you get the fan, a Molex to 3-pin with RPM out, and some screws to screw it into your case. The power cable that comes with the fan allows you to attach the fan directly to your power supply. It also allows you to monitor the fan's RPMs through the motherboard. The fan itself is a 3-pin fan, which means you can power it and monitor RPMs directly through the motherboard. I'm going to try and record the sound of this fan as closely as possible. However, there are some outside noises I have no control over. I will compensate by adjusting to a voltage and stopping at that voltage while bringing the camera closer. I'm going to talk now. I'm going to talk. Turn down the volume. Alright. This fan is not quiet at its full speed. I definitely recommend having this fan voltage speed controlled, as it is not a pulse width modulation fan. It is not a 4-pin fan. It is a 3-pin fan, which means you need to use voltage control to control its speed. However, since it is a 3-pin fan, you can monitor the RPM with your BIOS or program, anything that interfaces with your motherboard. But it's not quiet at its full 2000 RPM. Of course, I don't expect it to be. No fan is going to be quiet at this RPM unless you're running it in a vacuum. This fan is a good fan, though. I'd recommend it. I just recommend you have a speed controller with it. And it seems to have a high-quality motor and bearings, so it has that going for it. If you want it to last a long time, probably will. It's made by a reputable company, so you can kind of count on that. And it'd be good for heat sinks if you want a wide control range. Say, you want it to run real slow on a low voltage for when your CPU is not doing much. But if you want to play games or render videos and your CPU's working maxed out, you'd want fans to be able to keep up with it and not be limited to some low RPM. So this gives you a wide operating range, so that's its advantage. However, it is loud at its top end, but of course, no fan is going to be quiet at this high RPMs. And this is a new offering. Nidec makes other fans too in the 3000 and up range, but those would be exceedingly loud, and those are for servers and things that need a lot of cooling in a small space. Let's do a spin down. Let's do a spin up.